Hello, and welcome to Old School Programming. Today we're going to do a different type of project. Instead of doing the usual computer programming stuff that I normally do, what I want to do today is start doing the videos in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and some videos will have a tips, some videos will be of how to do things. It's because I want to expand on the techniques that I use. Now, what I've decided to do today, I'm using Microsoft Word. I'm using a Mac, but for everything that I'm about to do today will work fine in Windows or Macintosh. It doesn't really matter what you're using. That's one of the beauties of using Microsoft Office, that it's very standardized. Uh, Through the magic of the paste option, which is in your icon right here, as you can see on my screen, I can click paste, and I'm gonna paste text, and there it is. And this is a paragraph that I have previously typed, and I want to show you that you can always do paste that. You can also do Control V, right? Control V will also paste your document text. I can do either way. So here's my text. All the information about my internship is on the screen, but it doesn't look nice. It could be better. It could be more attractive. So that's what we're going to do today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a title, and I'm going to call it Internships Available. Internships Available. And there is my text. So I want this to stand out. There's various ways of doing this. I can highlight my text, as I'm doing right now. I can highlight it with the mouse. You can also triple click, and it will highlight both words, Internships Available. I want to center it. We knew that because that's the title, but I wanted to have a little more stand out. I wanted to stand out a little more. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing font colors and highlights and all that, I'm going to go to this icon right here, which is the text effects. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select one of the text effects. And I've chosen that one because it's a nice little color. It's not too strong. It's a nice little orangey color. So I'm going to select that. And that gives it that little orangey standout text effect. I'm also going to change the size because I can't tell. See, I can go from 36 to 48. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to type 44 because that's the size I've chosen. And there it is, Internships Available. And one more thing that I like to do to this, because it looks very plain, I'm going to give it a little bit of a 3D effect. So to do that, I go back to my little text effects, and I'm going to go to Shadow, and I'm going to go to Outer, and I'm going to select the offset left. So that's what it's going to look like right there. It looks a little bit, it's already looking better just by giving it a title. I haven't done anything special on it. I'm going to hit return. And what I want to do now is insert a text box. So to do that, I'm going to go to insert, and I'm going to go to text box, and I'm going to draw a text box. And here's my text box. At this point, it's just that. I have not done anything to the text box, but I will do something. First of all, I want to give it a height of 1.5 inches, and I want to make sure that it's 4.5 inches in size. So there's my text box right there. Well, I also want to change the text wrapping, and I'm going to do a square. Yeah, let's try square, see what it looks like. And there's my square. The other thing I want to do is do the alignment, and I'm going to align it to the center. And there it is. Now you can see that the text here is going around. That's okay. There's a couple of ways to do this. I'm just going to choose the easy way, which is to hit enter, and that goes below. Now I'm going to type inside the text box. And what I'm going to type is interviews will be held, colon, go to the next line, Friday and Saturday, comma, January 14, and 15 in the Career Services Center and room. There we go. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to highlight my text. I'm going to center it, bold it. I'm going to change my font to a Times New Roman, and I'm going to make it 14. That sounds pretty good. I'm also going to align my paragraph a little bit. And to do that, this line spacing looks good. I have already centered it. That's good. There we go. I can do the paragraph. And on the paragraph, everything looks good. Actually, I don't know if I want to change anything because it's already pretty good centered. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it alone for now. That's what I really want right there. If anything, I want to change the line that is around the text box, but I'm gonna make the text box a little bit smaller, just like that. And the text box, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna right mouse click. That's what I'm doing. I right mouse click and format shape. And what it's gonna do is gonna open this menu over here. Now I can change the color of the line. And I'm going to change the color of the line to something that is more orangey. Solid line. And there's my line right there. I'm actually can make this a little bit thicker. So I'm going to change the width to 1.5. And see that make that line right there. Internships available. Now what I want to do is insert a picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click anywhere. Doesn't really matter where, because I'm going to move the picture around. I'm going to go to insert, and I'm going to go to pictures, picture from file. I had already selected this image of this bird. So I'm going to insert the image. Now the image is too big. So what I'm going to do is change the height of the picture. So I'm going to make the height 3.4, 3.5, 3.4. And there it is. I'm also going to move the picture. Okay, I'm gonna give it soft edges and all that stuff, but for now, here's my picture settings. Here's my text box settings. Here's all my formatting of the picture. And then there's the lines and colors and all that. But I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna give it artistic effect. Click that. I'll use this effect right here, the paintbrush. Change it a little. That looks good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna right mouse click, and I'm gonna wrap text, and I'm gonna do square. That puts the text around the picture, basically. I'm going to right mouse click again, and I do size and position. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do alignment to the right based on the margin. See, alignment to the right based on the margin. This is in the position tab of the advanced layout, and I did that. Now I can go to my picture again, go to soft edges, and I'm gonna do 10 point soft edges. And it's this little, it's like a border, but it's not really a border, but it is a white border around the picture. And that's what my picture looks like at this point. So that looks good so far. I'm looking at my text here, and it looks okay. I don't have any problem with it. So now I'm going to insert. I decided to insert another text box. So I'm going to draw another text box, but this time I'm going to do it down here. Now the difference between a text box and regular text is that a text box is like an image. You can move it around along with the contents that are inside the box. Doesn't matter what you do with the box, the text will move with it. So I'm going to leave the box there for now, and I'm going to type to set up an interview. Apply online at, and I'm going to do www.apply here.com. Doesn't matter, I'm just making that up. So I'm going to bold this. I'm going to click on the home tab and I'm going to bold it. And I'm going to make it red. And I'm going to center it and I'm going to change this to 18 points. And now, as you can see, it doesn't fit, but that's okay. Because now I'm going to go to my text box and I'm going to change the width to 4.5. And I'm going to change the height to 1.25. And now it looks more proper. I'm also going to do what I did in the other one, right mouse click, more layout options. And I'm going to go to position, alignment. Now they're going to do center on the page. So this is what's going to happen. It's going to center it. Now, finally, just to finish up, I'm going to go to my shape options. I'm going to go to my format shape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the line color to the same color as the other one. I'm going to select a little softer color, which is this, the accent to orange at 40%. But I'm also going to go to the fill and I'm going to do a solid fill and I'm going to do the same color at 40% right there. And that is what my document looks like. I'm going to go to view, one page, and there's my final result. Internships available. I got my little text box with the dates, got my paragraph, got my little picture, and I got my little comment at the bottom. That looks good already. If anything, the only thing I would do here, if anything, let me see, probably, I don't want to do a shadow. Although I could, I don't need to. See, all these options you can do on the boxes. But I'm thinking that I really don't want to change anything from here. Maybe, no, not really. Well, I can do the bottom. We can do this right here. That's just gonna give it a little change there. The 3D format. All right. Okay, so there it is. I hope you like this small video. It's the first video that I do using Microsoft Word. I'm gonna have more videos in Microsoft Office and other products as well. And if you like it, you know what to do. Thank you.